Alright. Hello everyone. This is Invasion. So here I am making some more of this. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I have the music in the background this time so that I can have it, what's it called? I forget the word. But yeah, make sure you guys like the stream, because it's helpful to the stream even after the video's out. So yeah, just make sure you do that. But anyways, let's see. Where the heck was the line? Oh, here it is. Been summoned. Sup, Maddie Drew? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit more of your animation. Alright, so here I have this. There's been like some internet issues recently, so it hopefully shouldn't cut out randomly. Even though the hair should cover like the other eye, I'm gonna just take some creative liberties and have it like switch eyes whenever needed. Alright, so we're gonna do that, this, and that. Yeah, alright, that is good. I was gonna like put your character as like the thumbnail stream, but I didn't have like a PNG of it. I just have like paint.net file of it. So yeah, still looks good though. And so that should be good. Let's actually increase the hair to about here. Alright, so loving this, can't wait to see this matte part finish, yeah. By the way, I'm curious like how many other folks like finish their parts too. Because I think it's gonna be like real awesome seeing all of these together. I should make them out a little bit wider. Okay, let me see how that part looks. Yeah, a little wider should do it fine. Alright. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun like seeing everyone. I think I still messed that up. You know what, let's just go with it. Alright, so let's just do that and that and that. I'm just not gonna have like the teeth connected. So since this is like a weird animal, let's do like the fans extra long for this one. Is this your first ever joining the map? I believe so. I never really did that before. I did some animation memes back in the infancy of my channel, but never really did a map before. At least to my knowledge, I didn't. Alright, so got that. Let's also erase this part right here and boom. But yeah, it's my first time basically. Also, I never say this, but like to everyone watching, if you can, please like the stream because it helps it do a little bit better. Alright, so let me also erase this part right here. already making a whole lot of progress. I'm still enjoying maps, are really fun. Yeah. Alright, so got that. Let's... I know the outline is like that, but let's move it forward a bit. I'm going to have like the background move too, but that part isn't really necessary right now. So I'm going to just focus on animating the foreground characters, which is the werewolf and the human that should be in the frame later on, but just not this specific frame. Alright, so that's good there. Let's do the hat. Yeah, hats are awesome. I like hats. I don't... F? I guess I messed up a couple spots in the background art. Actually did the background art, so that's good. You should do it more sometimes. I love your animations. Yeah, that would be cool. I haven't done one in a while. In fact, like more than half the year passed and I only did one animation. I remember back in the glory days of this channel, I used to do one animation a week. Now, I just did one this year. And it wasn't even that big of a one. It was just to celebrate my 6,000 subscribers special. I think I could get to 7,000 by the end of the year. But I'm not gonna do like anything special for it though. Alright. This blue light is making me think the head is bigger than it is. It is not bigger than it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Like so. And then erase. But yeah, I used to do so many animations. I actually took a break from, was it this one or the other one? Either way, I took a break and worked on two, and those two are halfway done. Top 8 Green, welcome to the stream. Oh, I think I forgot to say welcome to the stream to Maddie too. Anyway, so this is his second animation for my map of this year. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I got... Oh my, I did a mistake. And undo. Alright, so yeah, I got my special going. Haven't touched the animation in a while, but I'm still working on it. It's the animation for my animated pilot. I pitched it to Nickelodeon, but of course they rejected me. Because they reject awesomeness. But hey, I don't need Nickelodeon. I could do it myself. Alright, so let's see. I got just about everything on the head done there. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom, bam. And let's do the fur. And let's do the neck. But yeah, it's a pretty fun time. Hopefully everything is like sounding good and stuff. I was thinking about making this an animatic, but that's not really my style. Animatics are cool and all, but that's just not really me. And so let's do that. Actually, let's go let it go a little bit further to about there, maybe. And then this. Alright, I think that's looking decent. Let's erase this part. Oh, there was a show that will there be lip sync? Yeah, for the most part. It's not going to like move the mouth exactly to the words, but it is going to like move it pretty closely. I like to lip sync most of my animations, but I recently saw a video where like apparently it's fine like to not to do it because like folks won't notice it too much. I still like doing it though, so I'm gonna do it for the most part. Alright, so let's see. It's also color in the photo now. Alright, so let's do this. Ba-blam and ba-blam. And I don't recall the Rangers. I know they have a special emblem, but I don't really know it, so we're gonna just leave it at that. Alright, so I actually zoomed in on this one to make it a little bit more ideal to watch. And let's also do a quick line right here. Just for the snout. Bloop. And raise. Right. So yeah, got that. Let's do this. Yellow. Since it's zoomed in, let's actually have like some signifiers right here. Alright, so there we go. That shows like the ears are right there. And I know this is skin color, but it works fine as the inside of a mouth. Actually, it looks kind of sickly, so we're gonna change that out. Alright, there's those pearly teeth. Alright, so new style and perfect. Boom. Now for the green. Alright, one last touch. And so what color is that? I think, yeah, that's the color. Boom, 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 and there we go. So, let's see. I love the way you're drawing. I love the way you draw my OC of Maddie Drew. Yeah, I'm glad that you love it, Maddie Drew. So, like, this should be good. I'll just add in the red marks later. Right, this is a little bit too skinny. I need to make it a little bit bigger. So let's just add some bigger shoulders. Alright, that's more like it. Oh, you know what movie that I just recalled recently? It's called 9. Now that's a good movie. 9 is a movie about these ragdolls. There we go. Actually, let me undo this right now so I can listen to the music properly. And so let's actually do that to up there. Okay, so oh my, here we go. I saw this, so I'm gonna keep like those there for reference because that's how the human is gonna look there. Alright, so that is good indeed. Alright, so and now I know it's a this. I'm just gonna animate the mouth closing a little bit. Alright, okay. Okay, so let's see. Alright. That's... Should I draw everything else? I don't need to draw every single thing. Let's just do this. I'm gonna have that lean apart slightly. And get rid of that. Alright, so let's undo, not undo, but do that. Move it slightly forward. Feel like having a little bit of a snare here. Do it right. So let's do that. I hope the music is sounding very groovy because I cannot get any others right now. Since I also need to listen to the video itself so that I can produce it accurately. So let's do that. And maybe I should do a slight outline there. Kinda, let's see. I'm not quite there. I think it could go right here though. Yeah, that's good. Let me just even it out just a tad. Boom. Let's do this too. And there we go. Alright. Feel free to join my match when you have the free time, no rush. Alright, that is pretty cool, Maddie True. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I just recalled I wanted to talk about my, what's it called? The animations that I've been working on. Like, that I took a break and then went back to this and then took a break from those and then went back to this and so on. But yeah, excuse me. I worked on, if you remember that meme with the gorilla and the men, the 100 men? I worked a little bit on an animation about that. And then I felt like I lost like motivation to complete it, so I decided not to. So I worked a bit on that. And I also worked on, like, the idea of that was like having some men get beat up by a gorilla, then them killing the gorilla at the end. That could be interesting. Right. And so that's good like that. And boom. And let's see, what was the other one? Oh yeah. There was a third animation that I was working on before I even started this one, and I didn't even bother finishing that one. It was, oh, thank you. Glad you like the idea of it. There was a third one where like I had this idea called the Gingerbread Man. So I made a baker who happens to be ginger, and then I decided, hey, he's the gingerbread man, and he is himself a bread man. So I decided that logically his wife would like put him in the oven and like burn him alive. So I don't know why I did that, but I got pretty far into it. I didn't get to like the burning just yet, but I can get back to it. Like I got 1/3 of the way through, and then there was another one. I have so many projects that I just did not follow through on. Let me see. Actually, I can animate like a slight swoosh to it, like a whoosh center chair. Doesn't need to be static. Alright, so that's awesome. Okay. Let's see, how would the hair go? Alright, so do that. It doesn't have to be that drastic of a change, so. Alright, so this right in the middle here should do it justice. Alright, so that. See, what was the phrase? I'm doing it like word by word. So, leave trade. Alright, that's not it. Let me see. What's it called? I want to stop the music again just to listen to it. Let me see. Maybe I can hear it with the music playing. This is it. Okay. So, let's do that. You know, and I should have just redrew most of it. So let's do that. That here. I did what? Alright, undo. I was wondering why it got so red, but it just turned red instead of invisible. That's odd. Usually the numbers of the colors are the first few, but instead it's just those ones that came long after. That's very odd. It's not usually like that with animation software. Well, that reminds me, Maddie True, do you animate on a computer or on like a phone? Because I animate on a computer, so I use OpenTunes. It's free and open source. Unlike that, those garbage people at OpenAI. Because that is actually not open. It's just closed source. And the idiots keep believing that they're gonna open it up at some point. It's just proprietary software. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. It's simply that. Nothing more. Alright, so let's see. Alright, 2 frames and 20 minutes. Now that's way better than the last stream of this. It took us 1.5 hours. Well, me, 1.5 hours to do 1 frame. Just 1. Oh my gosh. Alright, but anyways, I use a tablet actually on Flip. I got the premium though. Alright. That's cool. I'm not certain, but I think OpenTunes only works for computers. I wonder if they have like any open source phones, because they have open source like computer systems. Can't be bothered to like get one though. Even though I really should. With all of this AI stuff they're pushing in every single operating system. But Linux, I don't really care for the command line. Alright, so I think that should be fine since I hear that. So let's see. Like this. Can like it just look like a head snap or something like that. And so right. Anyways, I can't draw with a mouse on my PC for the life of me. Yeah, like I'm good at, like it's kind of odd for me. Like I'm good at drawing with a mouse, but I'm also like way better drawing like with an actual physical pen. But with a tablet, it's just I can't draw with it for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so yeah, it's real odd. Oh, accidentally copied down this mistake right there. There we go. But yeah. I guess it's like simply to set up like the tin and like do that, but I don't know. I have a stylus with my tablet. That's how I use it. I'm not sure what a stylus is, but I assume it has something like with like it makes it like more like smooth, maybe. Like good for like writing and cursive on it. They still teach cursive? I would assume they don't by now. But maybe. I remember being taught it one time, but then never again. So I figured might not be a 10 anymore. Right, so then again, I did have a go tour. The sword that I learned, it had some really old teachers, so maybe they just had it as a bonus to their curriculum. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna follow the guidelines that I wrote for myself. Like this. Alright, so let's have like the head swoop down for this one. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna delete everything except for the hat this time. The hat and the top teeth and the snout. Alright, so let's do that. Erase about that size. Boop. I started animating. I used my phone and my fingers. Yeah, I use my like fingers too for the most part. Like on occasion I use mouse, but I use fingers mostly. Okay, so let's leave that there. Alright, so let's actually undo even the body, maybe. The proper way to do this would be to just use an onion skin, but y'all know me, that is just not my style. But that is the proper way to do this. For those of you that don't know, let me make an example right here. You do an animation right here. Actually, it's not a good color for an onion skin. Let's go blue. So, let's say animation is this. Then, you do one here. Kablam. Like so. Then, you turn on the onion skin so you can see both. You can see both of them. then you do the in-between, like so. That's the proper way of doing it, but I don't like doing it that way. Because I just don't. So we're going to do that here, here, and just delete those frames because they were examples, and erase this part. Okay, I'm using Flipperclip for it. A long time since my old phone and finger animations to stylus and tablet. That's cool. By the way, how long have you been animating, Maddie True? I've been doing so since I need water. Excuse me. I've been doing so since 2020. Yeah, the lockdown, I forget what they called it. Quarantine was like kind of beneficial for me. Really let me blossom creatively. Excuse me. Alright, so there we go. I'm gonna just duplicate this one a bunch since I'm gonna animate them somewhat differently. Okay. But yeah, like when did you start making animations, Maddie True? I remember my first animation. It's called Safe Walk. I remember like most of the animations that I did because the joy of creation is just such a fun process. And if you knew me, you would know that I have a horrendous memory. But like I actually remember those, and that's like very special to me. And so let's do them out like this. Let's do it like this, and okay. First animation on my channel is from 2019, so 6 years ago. Well, alright, that's pretty cool. They animated slightly longer than I did, so that's awesome. Alrighty. So let's do this. I'm gonna just. Alright, so it's this. So, like when you make an S sound, you have your teeth closed like that. I think with my animated pilot, I am not going to have them follow the strict rules of lip syncing. I'm just gonna have them do their mouths like anime. Let me undo a bit of this. That's on the background. Well, it kind of looks like stick, so I guess that's fine. Alright, that's good. Let's have the hair swoop up just a tad. That's probably probably why I'm so good at drawing and animations now. So I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, same here, Maddie, too. Right, so we got that here. And so let's do that. That and that. I messed up something here. Yeah, this was too far. So let's do it like so. Like so. Alright, that's better. Yeah, hopefully y'all like the Minecraft music that's playing. Looks like I had a plan on stuff that I can talk about during these streams. I just feel like it would have a lot of like rewatch value like after it ends. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, so I think this is fine. Alright, so that works. Where am I gonna put these two? To make them smaller. I'll make the last one smaller. I don't need to just yet. But yeah, I'm thankful that I'm not in that much pain, so that's good. Chompers, you can mess someone up before good. Alright, so let's go there. I think the neck should be a little bit lower. The head, I mean. Right, so now let's have them out open for world. Wow, so smooth. Thanks, Maddie, too. I try. I used to, when I, oh my gosh, I was looking at a McDonald's commercial just now, and they glitched the heck out of that logo. That has to be on the internet later for how glitched it was. Like, I see that commercial before too. It does not look like that normally. What's the channel? And TBS. Is TBS even a popular channel? Oh, hold up. Wall-E is on? I'm sorry, Big Bang Theory is going to be going on that. I'll glance on that occasionally. Wall-E, the only good AI. Right, so Rose, like, I need to focus. What am I doing? Focus. Right. I always get sidetracked so much. So hot today. Do. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. Like, I decided to cut it, like, out of the screen, because, like, I'm only, like, when I'm streaming animations, there's so much, like, 1/3 of the screen is, like, you can't see it. But, like, there's normally colors and stuff, and for some reason, the colors are glitched. It's showing, like, the 7 most unused colors instead of the 7 most used. So it's odd. And I have no idea how to fix it. So I'm just gonna go with it and I have to click the colors individually. And then move it like that. She looks like she's jumping. Yep. And let's see. Do that. But yeah, I completely planned out my whole series because this animation is going to take part in an animated series that I'm doing called The Cryptic Adventures of Chloe and Caleb. I think that doesn't look right. See, there. I need to make it slightly bigger. Yeah. It was originally going to be a kid's cartoon, The Cryptic Adventures of Chloe and Caleb. Since I'm gonna be making it myself, I'm gonna be doing it like that. I'm gonna make it for adults. It's gonna be violent at times, good moments, bad moments, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be chaotic. Alright, so. Oh, by the way, I did a poll on if I should, like, forget the comic about my fairies like for a little bit and make a one shot. So I was thinking like, what do you think, Manny Joe? Should I just do the one shot or should I like continue with the fairy comic book? I saw it and I voted. Yeah, but like, what do you think, like, specifically? Alright, so I think that works like so. And this. I think I opened it too wide, but let's go with it. I really like the mouse since I'm not a big fan of bugs. Oh, that's like for the predator species. I made another one like with that's going to like either like where I stop the fairies themselves and do like a comic about humans like in the apocalypse. Or I can just like continue on with the fairy story because it's kind of a big one. I planned out around 8 to 10 episodes of the fairy comic book. I didn't work out all of the details, but it's roughly that size. Each one should take about as long to do. But yeah, anyways, for the one that you're talking about, the predators, it's going to rip apart some of the fairies, so it's going to basically gonna be meant to look scary. Alright. I voted on continue the fairy comic. Alright, that sounds good. Because the votes, they came out kind of even. Like, I don't know what it is, but the community posts have not been going that far as of lately. But, that's fine. I really like it. I'm glad you do, Maddie, too. I got like a bunch of compliments on it. Oh, I just remembered there was some comments that I didn't reply to just yet. I need to go reply to them after this. Like one of them was the homie Fiendology that replied in a post. Like I was going to reply to it, and then I had to do something, and I forgot about it until now. So I have to go and do that. But anyways, like with the comic book. So what I plan on doing with the predator species was going to have like a cockroach, come by and just basically clear up and rip apart one of the characters. But let me see, how does that look? This neck is not right, but I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, it's meant to basically rip apart one of the characters near the end of that specific episode, and it's basically going to do all kinds of crazy things. So I originally had the cockroach because cockroaches, they have very spicy legs. That came out wrong. They have very spiky legs, and they that gave me the mental image. Like, could you imagine like a cock a cockroach like working as like, what do they call it? Like a spindler. Forget what it is. Oh, that might. I just have to draw it real quick. I'm sorry. Like just a cockroach with spicy legs, like in just lawn stockings and stuff. That'd be funny. Right, so let's just do. Just not gonna do too much effort into it. Just a quick doodle. Alright, so here's the head, body. Let's do that. Do like so. Then just have it be in like high heels or something. I don't know why that's just funny to me. Maybe I'm gonna go get more blueberries if I'm eating them since our dad got them from our garden. That is awesome. I wish I can have a garden. I would like to grow stuff sometime in the future. Because these days, growing things is just going to be too difficult. Because I know for sure with this apocalypse of ours going on, this boring little apocalypse, they're not going to help us. They're just going to give us rations of bread, a little bit of cheese. It's going to be worse than welfare, and there's not going to be anything we can do about it. Because they're going to have those AI droids just ready to shoot us down. If they even sniff discontent, they're going to be swift to kill it. But alas, that is our plight. Alright, so now we have a cockroach and spicy legs. Um, I just had like a vision in my mind. Just had to get it out there. Maybe I can post this somewhere. The only social media I use basically is just YouTube. I do have an Instagram. I do have a, what's it called? TikTok. But I don't really care for it. Anyways, this must be a site to get back to, Matty Joe. The blueberries. Here I have cockroach, looking real snazzy. I think I'm gonna have that somewhere in the background. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I have to copy and paste that and put it like somewhere in the animation, because it wouldn't really make much sense here. And I think I got this similar shape to the original head. Let's undo that quickly. Ah, there's the issue. I did not move the hat. Oh, this is a simple issue, so I'm gonna begrudgingly move everything down. Alright. Now that matches the original vision significantly more. Then, the mouth isn't open too wide, so it's an extra bonus. So, that should be good. Let's undo that part. Boom, bam. And do this. By the way, I made a drawing of a spicy cockroach while you were gone. Do you like it? It's just random. Don't really know why I did it. I just did it. Let me just fix a quick 10 with it. The red souls will probably be better, but we're gonna stick with the black. Alright. Never seen a buck so snazzy or harder than the one in the comic. Thanks, Maddie, too. Yeah, those fairies are pretty cool. There's also that bee, I forgot his name. I think his name was John. With his fancy top hat and his bow tie. Excuse me. I decided to make John the Bee the mascot of Jala. It's basically their version of McDonald's. It's gonna be everywhere. I think got everything along the way there. Let's do that. Bam. So let's do this. Okay. So this is not a game now. No one else can save you. You stop all your chains and now your turn is done. Let me What is that even from? Let's do that then. Alright, that's good. If it was like that for every one of them, I would just leave that red mark there. Documentary. Documentaries. I remember this one pretty cool documentary, if I do say so myself. It was called The Future. It's wild, and it's has this awesome concept known as speculative evolution, where like what if stuff from Earth evolved different ways in the future, and they just speculate, hey, what's this gonna evolve into? Like that show had like squids evolving to be terrestrial, where they had like these saws on them, and they were kind of like baboons. Basically, it was pretty cool. Gives you one of my blueberries in my bowl. Here you go. Thank you, Maddie Chu. All right, so let's see. One of my like siblings, they're allergic to blueberries, so I'm not sure if I am too because I'm kind of scared to try it. Most likely, I'm not though. That seems interesting. Like that depends. Like, is there? I think I messed up something there. Yeah, I should have the head back a little bit more. What was I saying? Decided just to cover that part, that little strand of fur there. My Control Z isn't working, so I can't animate as fast as I usually would, because I can't use my entire keyboard because both control keys, they're not working. They are, I don't know the Spanish word for it, or the French word. They are decommissioned. I never felt a ranger hat, so I feel like there's stuff. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna just copy the body. I don't think I need to do all of that right now. Okay, paste. Need to do it this way. It's gonna paste it that there too. Okay. Now, what was I saying? These folks actually want to replace animators with AI. They claim, oh, it's just making work easier. Kind of bullshit. Some folks spend decades learning this, and these folks build stuff just to spit in the face of the masters that use it. The masters of creation. They have the audacity. Alright, let's do that. Do this. I think for like my version, I'm gonna change out like the fur and eye color. I'm still gonna make like this good version for you, Maddie True. And then I'm going to like make my version like more violent. Because I'm just assuming that you're not comfortable with your character doing violent acts. Alright, so let's do that. By the way, Maddie True, do you... The F? Right. By the way, do you watch any, like, Asian shows, like, other than anime? Recently got into, like, a whole bunch of them and watch them with my folks. It's pretty nice. Put that there. That, like so. Actually, number 7 is better. And let's do this to here. Because I can't switch it to black. Just like that. Okay. Well, that's that with that then. Ooh. Ooh. Word. So let's listen again. So next frame is the human comes into frame. So now it's time to make these books small. So small. Okay. I'm getting into Phineas Firm due to the new season. I don't really think that that's Asian, though. Like, I'm talking about, like, awesome stuff like Weak Hero and stuff like that. That is, like, such a good show. I mean, my gosh, Weak Hero is awesome. Hold up, 1 month ago, I streamed for 4 hours, 30 minutes. That's insane. Literally insane. Okay. Hi, Hip, welcome to the stream. So I made these guys smaller. Well, no matter what, today I am happy that we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. That is 4 more frames than we did last time, and last time we didn't even finish the frame fully. At least that's the last time. So. But yeah, other than that, I've been watching more anime since I have better taste in animation than I did in the past. Alright. Well, if you like animation, I strongly suggest you watch Dr. Stone, because that cartoon is so good. Oh, and actually that depends on what you like, because if you like feel-good stories, there's Totoro Lives Alone. Like, my folks and I rewatched that one twice. We watched that Dr. Stone 3 times, though. And both of them are so good. I should look at the storyboards. So, like, so that human here, think it got close to the human. I should have storyboarded this a little better. Then throws it. We're not gonna get to that this stream, but we're gonna get as far as we can. But yeah, I tried to, what's it called? I tried to, like Soul Eater, One Piece, Sword Art Online, and others, and many more. Alright, so I assume those are kind of like violent power shows. So I think you might like My Hero Academia. I've seen a few seasons of that one, and it's pretty good too. And so, there's also one that's like really goofy, but kind of like that. It's called Strong Girl Namsoon. Like, that show is goofy as all heck, but I like it. gonna have like that go to the tip of the tooth, so I can just gracefully ignore it if I so desire. This is the time to look at this and make sure, hey, do I want all of these features? And I do. So that works like that, and we are good. Right, so let's expand this walkway a bit. To about not quite there. Maybe I can add some kind of glare effect. I don't know. All right. I actually have to like go away from the keyboard for a little bit because I gotta do something quickly. Yeah, I seen it been in the fandom, but I kind of left that on since one person I'm not friends with anymore likes it. But I still got those funky pops from that fandom. All right. Be right back. Soon as I can. I'll be right back. I am back, and when I walked past the window, I saw the biggest motherfucking bug that I ever seen. Like, what the F was that? That thing was the size of my hand, and I have a big hand. And my gosh, it was just so big. I was like, how did it fly? I didn't see wings on it, but it must have had it, because I know it wasn't a bug. It was not a bird. It was, goodness gracious, what the heck was that? Alright. Anyways, back here again. Alright, let's get back into it. I'm still here. I was waiting patiently. Well, thank you for waiting patiently. But man, that bug was ginormous. The fairies, they are 2 inches, and that bug was like 10. Excuse me. Goodness, if that 10 gets inside. Oh my god. Oh my. By the way, Matty True, can you still hear me? You should be able to. Yeah, but the stream might end abruptly. So, see, what was the next syllable? So let's put this over here just a bit. Right, like so. Okay. So I don't have too long. Shoot, I made a mistake. It will do. this world. Alright, so not closed this time. So, I did give your mom on my channel since we're good friends. Oh yeah, I need to remember to give you mod too. Alright, yes, I can hear you. Also, I just remembered to tell you, I saw mostly everyone here has a mod. Could I have it too? I would like to help in bad in chat. Yeah, I'll give you a mod. I can't do it like on my computer right now. I just need to do it like as soon as the stream's done. And then I can give it to you like right as soon as it's done. That reminds me, I meant to do that already, but then I forgot. Alright, just remind me again, like after the stream is done, like just make a comment, and I should be able to like do it from there too. Cause you know my brain, it's very forgetful. I'm sorry I didn't make you mod yet. Alright, so what the heck? Oh, it's a commercial. Okay, let's do the tins. But yeah, hopefully I can get this done in time. Like, if you'd seen the news, like 2 weeks is probably gonna be the deadline for just about all the tins. Not to be worried or anything. Actually, we'll probably be fine because like they don't have anything to fight back with us against. But it is certainly a concern. Alright, anyways. You know, I should have just used the frame that was, what's it called? It was done already. Like, should have done that. Anyways. Let's see, it started around there. Alright, but anyways, oh wait, there's a new comment. I'll mind you after the stream in the comments of this video and events probably. Alright, sounds good. And I'll definitely make you a mod. Alright. So hasn't been here in quite some time. Just, you seen her on your channel, Maddie Drew? I assume she's real busy then. Alright, so let me see. Put that there and color it in. Alright, I think everything there is just fine. Let's actually do this here. the F? What happened there? Alright, let me just fix that. Oop, oop. Bam. Okay. Let's add a little bit of that to that. But yeah, I haven't seen Sosa in quite some time, so that's that, I guess. Let's see, microphone is still working. Where is the thing? Alright, focus. I can't clean this button right now. Need to animate. This is invasion animation. And I shall animate every time I can. And this werewolf is supposed to be significantly buffer than the humans, so I think I need to make it a little bit more buffer. Not by much, just that should do. Because as you know, werewolves are like a really buff species. I honestly hope you get this done, since if you don't, you usually have to kick people from the map, which I don't like doing, but that's how maps work sometimes. Yeah. I think the deadline is like 2 or 3 months away, right? It should definitely be done by then. Like way before then. Let's see, I have 400 total frames to do. I doubt I can keep up this pace, but because I've been very productive today. But let's see. Boy. Right. At least that didn't. Why did that happen? There's no outlines. Why did that happen? Let's undo that, because what happened there? Let's see, where did this come from? Really? There's 1 pixel. 1 freaking pixel. And it filled up the whole screen because it's not covered. Just 1 pixel. That's some BS right there. Alright. Just 1 pixel, my gosh. Okay. Like, I like these softwares, but sometimes they just don't make any sense. Oh, I should show you. Let's see, where is it? Let me just show you like how this would look rendered. Because this is your eyes. In my stuff, I make the werewolves, their eyes are gonna glow in this. So, character's gonna have glowing eyes. Like that. You zoom it out so you can get a proper look at it. See, just like that. It's pretty neat. It's not much of a glow, but it's a glow. It's nice. In my opinion. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go along and add the glow to it. Okay, so that should be good. I love the glowing eyes. Thank you. I hate when that happens. Alright, actually. Alright. So, anyways, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, Brothers Shoulders I was creating. F? What the? Alright, but anyways, I'm glad you like the glowing eyes. Gonna make the shoulders a little bit more broad. And cappy. I don't have an easy like back and forward button or do or undo button or copy and paste button, but I do have it on paint.net. So that's making that like significantly easier for me. So comic making is very easy right now rather than animating. See the I think something messed up there. Anyways, time to paste. 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 And paste. By the way, Maddie Chu, have you ever seen Invader Zim? That is one of my favorite shows. Used to watch it all the time when I was growing up. Like, that show was the show. Like, it was so good. Let's see, what is a place that you can watch it if you haven't seen it? I think it's on the archive website. Have you used like archive.org yet? Let's see. That reminds me, I need to reorganize my playlist. Because if you don't know, I have a playlist of all of my live streams, but I also stopped updating that playlist and decided to segment the live streams by year. I think I've seen clips and I think I watched the movie, but that's cool. Well, if you ever see an episode, I strongly recommend you watch the episode Dark Harvest. That is one of my favorite episodes. It's one of the best ones. Are you the kind of person that likes spoilers or like hate spoilers? Because I can tell you what happens in that episode if you want, if you're curious. Okay, I have to check it out. Alright. Oh, my neck. But I really like how the movie was able to capture the whole spirit of the show after all these years. I don't like spoilers. Alright, I won't tell you what happens. But I'll tell you a fun fact that episode, Dark Harvest, it inspired some guy to do something kind of like messed up. But folks blame that on all kinds of stuff, so I wouldn't blame the episode directly for doing that. Anyways, back to the story. So let me go back to... See, I gotta paste that here too. Paste. Oh my, that don't sound good. Let's see. Let's see, what was the sounds? Oh my, nearly 2 hours on almost 1 second of animation. I hate AI with a burning passion, but I can kind of understand the idea when it comes to this. But they already have like auto tween and stuff. Like this software itself is called OpenTunes. It already has like automatic tweening capabilities. I just don't use it. The episode you said to watch is Dark Harvest, right? Yes, it is, Maddie, too. And that was a good episode. I'm not certain, but I think it's on archive.org. I'm trying to think of like places where you can watch it for free. Because, like, this economy, free stuff is the best stuff. You know what, it's always the case, but extra so these days. Oh my. You ever just needed to burp and nothing came out? Like, that was uncomfortable. Right, found it. Right, that's great. Guess I technically completed my goals, like, for the bucket list, kind of. So, like, I completed my cartoon. It's just the first episode. I set my goals real low, at least getting one out. I didn't finish my animated pilot, but hey, that's fine. Because I got to finish my comic pilot, and I also got to finish, a pretty cool auditing. I also finished a game. I need to, like, complete a full-on game. Watching now while listening to you. Alright, that's awesome. But yeah, I vaguely remember the episode word for word. Not word for word, but like exactly what happens. Assuming the intro isn't playing right now, there should be... The Zim should be there, and he should have like a pigeon flying on his head about now, and he's about to like actually no, since I just said it, he's actually just got hit in the belly with a dodgeball, and he's right after he laughed at some other human character, and then they should start to be in the class about now, and that's when he's going to get a pigeon on his head, and he's going to go to the nurse for that. Alright, so I'm on the part with the bird. Yeah. So the bird is gonna be on his head for the rest of the episode, by the way. So yeah, he's gonna get that pigeon head disease, and he learned about the organs, and he's gonna find out. Let's see. He's gonna find out and be scared, like, hey, they're gonna remember him as not being a human or something. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy right there. Right, let me get back to this. But be sure to like post your comment your reactions to it. It's a crazy episode. Death. I hear something screaming outside. I don't know what it is. It's either a human, it's a dog, it's a cat, it's something. I don't know what it is. Alright, I'm moving on. Alright, so let's get back to this. Probably wasn't a good idea. So what part are you at now, Maddie Chu? Should be starting to get good about now. Alright, let's do this and erase that part. Boom. Boom. There we go. And let's erase that part here. And let's get the alright, let's press E. Alright. Make it small. Alright, one moment. Can't explain it very well, but a lot of stuff is happening and everyone looks like, yeah, Zim is the little green alien. He's going around and he's just doing something funny. I feel like you're gonna really like feel it by the end of it, like what he's doing. Like there's a whole bunch of breadcrumbs there where you should be able to figure it out, but I won't reveal anything because I think you're gonna like it maybe. And so let me do this. Alright, let's extend the arms like so. Stealing all their organs. Yep, he is. He is stealing everyone's organs just so that he can appear human out of all of them. Then, I remember this other episode of Invaders where, let me see. I keep on forgetting that doesn't work. There was one called Hobo 13. And that was a good one because, like, Zim, he had to get his training exam to stay an invader. And he actually managed to pass by destroying literally everyone on his whole team. Like, that was a real good one. Here. Honestly, I think I like the show now. Yeah. There really is, like, just something special. That watching an alien go around, steal organs, and then eat them. That was real good. But as you know, there was a thing that I told you about where, like, this episode inspired someone to do something bad. But anyone can be inspired by anything. There was some guy that was inspired to do the same thing by My Little Pony, but yet people are marketing it as this episode being cursed or something. But yeah, it inspired this guy to go around and kill someone and take out their organs. They didn't eat them though. But yeah. But for reference, I forget which episode of My Little Pony it was, but some guy was inspired to go there. Oh no, it wasn't My Little Pony. It was Danny Phantom. They had a crush on Ember. She was a Ghost Rock player. Actually, the OC for Ember is pretty cool looking. So yeah, that was neat. But I'm almost 1/4 of the way there. Maybe 1/5. So, yeah, that's pretty good. But anyways, I am glad to have finally gotten someone hooked on Invader Zim, and hopefully you like all the episodes. By the way, I assume you're watching it on archive.org. Like, that's the free version where we can see it, but maybe you're watching it on Paramount or something? Well, I just finished the episode. What do you think of it, Maddie Chu? Alright, so you just finished the episode. Let me do that. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I really like that episode. That was like one of my favorites. I'm using movies to watch. It's a website I use. It has it. Alright, that's cool. I have to check out that website. It probably has some stuff that I've been looking for. There was this movie that I heard about called Crater. I heard that it was like very good, but then Disney just like got rid of it and canceled it while it was on their streaming platform. And that was like an original of theirs, made specifically for that platform, so it's not available anywhere else. So, yeah, that's just kind of a bummer. but it is what it is. I love the show. It has an amazing concept. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Veganism is what gave me my obsession with aliens, and Lilo and Stitch is what inspired me to animate. So aliens are kind of my forte. Aliens, monsters, beasts, and freaks are all what I specialize in. Alright, so right now, I think I'm probably gonna call it a day. My throat's getting kind of tired. So let me count. We did a lot of frames, but like we only animated some of them. So I think we did very good. Maybe I can go back and like do this frame and do it in between, but I think that's a bit of too much extra work. But could be worth it, maybe. Like maybe with this one. Anyways, let's do a recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Like 8 or 9. Reminder to give me mod. Will do. Like I'm gonna end the stream now, but just stick around because I'm gonna give it to you right now and just say something and it should work. Alright? So, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to like the live streams. Oh, exactly 2 hours. Gonna be 2 hours, 1 minute though. And share this with your friends, comment down below, and until next time, this is Invasion signing out.